shit. I don't want it. Absolute crazy.
Warning his audience about the massive honey scam 6
You know, can I just say that lately that we are watching like the old John Trump videos, and whenever he gets a honey sponsor, it's just like, honey, 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 honey.
years ahead of time.
There's some shady shit going on. I can't put my finger upon it.
To Jack
He knew it. He had the crazy eyes and everything. He predicted it. He smelled the sassiness in the air.
to Jacksepticeye's brutally honest warning.
Do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube?
Yes.
Here are 8 times
Based. Absolutely based.
YouTubers tried to warn their audience, starting with Markiplier, who spent a few minutes during a 2019 stream to vent about a product that every YouTuber except him was promoting.
I don't know why, but I naturally distrust honey.
With Honey being a free browser extension promising to help people save money,
I can't believe that I even had it downloaded. I got jabasted to this once. I downloaded it, I tried it a few times, and it was useless. And you know what? You could literally Google up whatever codes, coupons or promo codes, and you could find it, but Honey did not find it. You motherfucker. I am gullible. I thought that it would work.
Markiplier went on to explain his doubts about it.
My gut tells me that nothing in life is free.
Allegedly.
So where's all these savings coming from? They push so much advertising. On YouTube, they do brand deals with other YouTubers.
Despite admitting that Honey might turn out to be fine, Mark couldn't bring himself to trust it.
I got no problem with like the concept of an app that like clips coupon codes for you. That's great. That sounds great on its surface. But there's some shady shit going on. People are getting money out of it, and
Bro, he was cooking. He was cooking so hard that we didn't listen. We didn't listen. He does have a little bit of a crazy eye. He needs someone to Photoshop a tinfoil hat onto him. He's going through a phase. Yeah, his antenna, he's like getting the information, okay? He's communicating with the mothership.
out of it, and then people are saving money out of it, and that makes sense, but the other part doesn't make sense, and then something's going on here. Where's all this money coming
Ooh. Hey, Deacon.
from?
Capping it off with a bold prediction.
I have a feeling there's gonna, in like a couple years, there's gonna be the great honey conspiracy of like 2022.
This would become eerily accurate in 2025 with tech.
I mean, 3 years. He was off 3 years. You know, 3 years. He did call it hard.
Reviewer
Pretty
Megaleg
close.
being the first YouTuber to expose the ugly truth.
Honey is a scam, and the majority of claims promoted by those influencers aren't even remotely true.
The scam affected both the user and the content creator. The user would always get the worst possible discounts, while the creators would lose affiliate revenue to Honey.
Bro, it's just winning, winning, and winning. Everyone loses. What a sponsorship. Amazing.
Once Megalag spoke out, other YouTubers stepped forward too, including tech reviewer Marcus Brownlee, who would also explain the scam and credit Mark for getting it right all along.
Do you think they got sued for that? I mean, because basically what was the scam about Honey, right? Is that Honey was an extension that runs through quote-unquote these discount codes, but most of the time it didn't find anything. But if, like, let's say that you went to Gamersubs, right, and you were using code Skuchen for 10% off, and you would run Honey, then Honey would erase the code Skuchen and it would rewrite it with their own code, and I wouldn't get the referral, but they would get my referral. And you wouldn't get shit, but they would get the money that you wanted your content creator to get. Referral. Shit up.
And there was a hilarious clip of Markiplier from like 4 years ago being very suspicious of them.
Mark admitted that while he
Bro, he does look mildly autistically schizophrenic. This man was having a midlife crisis, rambling. It's like old man yells at cloud. He was just like, put me to the asylum.
While he knew something was wrong, the extent of the scam still shocked him.
I just knew that it didn't feel right.
Oh my god, his hair grew so much.
I never took a honey deal because I didn't trust it.
Can I point out that his antenna is still erect? Okay, he's still getting information from the mothership. He's still connected. He knows. The knowledge is there.
And holy shit, it was so much worse than I ever could have imagined.
Markiplier has every reason to feel smug about his prediction, much like PewDiePie, who was the first YouTuber to warn about the dark side of Ryan's world.
It's kind of like seeing child stars on television, because you know, like, their parents are literally forcing them to do it, and it's just something sad about it.
He would make this comment on January 3rd, 2017, when he sat down to react to an article making a bold claim.
What is this? 5-year-old threatens to dethrone
Chaffee Parole.
Jeff Parole. Bro, I watched a documentary about it was family influencers, and there was such a sad, fucked up story in it. So it was a mom had a kid, right? And the kid was like 3 years old. And the mom sort of wanted to, quote unquote, inspire her kid to be just like this kid, like to review toys, you know, because this kid is like a millionaire at this point. He was basically reviewing toys, getting sponsorship deals, and it's family friendly. So YouTube monetized the shit out of it. And that's what the mom wanted to do it too. But the kid wasn't really good at it. The kid was like a little bit like awkward and a little bit chubby and not as photogenic. And it was so sad because like a few years passed and they didn't get anywhere, and she just got like another kid, and now she's trying it with the younger one while ignoring the older one because the older one failed, and now she just rebooted it and starts, and the second kid actually looks cuter and more photogenic and is better for the camera, and the older kid is like, wait, no mom, I can do it, I can totally do it, but the mom now doesn't fucking care. You know, say it, he was ugly. Bro, he was before puberty. You know, it happens that you look like a little bit, you know, like a child. A child doesn't have to be beautiful. That's what puberty is for. Oh, but it was so sad. She was just literally like, oh, okay, I guess I will make a new one because young kids are better anyways.
YouTube King PewDiePie over my goddamn
So sad.
body.
Pewds would go on to review this up-and-coming channel, only to be left thoroughly unimpressed. But it wasn't just the content that left a bad taste in his mouth.
Who will you hatch?
See, she doesn't even let him finish. He was clearly about to say something there.
Besides the pattern of parental manipulation, Pewds noticed another odd thing about Ryan's channel.
Have you ever seen a video with 11 million views and 9,000 likes? Please direct me to that video because it doesn't exist. These are not real people. These are not real views.
They were botting. Oh my god, that's impossible. Also, why is Millie Keller writing in Korean? Hello? Miss Keller, you are, that's Korean? Hello? Miss Keller, what do you mean by that?
PewDiePie would end his rant with a funny skit that would end up being scarily close to the reality of most child YouTubers.
Can you do it again, baby? But can you do it with more energy?
More energy?
Yeah, hey, here's a Red Bull, okay? Mommy needs some dollars, so you need to look happy.
8 years later, Ryan's channel has come under intense scrutiny for parental exploitation and
I wanna quit that, I wanna stop. Dude, I saw this, that he was like too old. Fuck.
shady business practices, ultimately proving Pewds right. But while PewDiePie didn't personally...
Dude, there's so many fucked up family vloggers. It's actually crazy. You have no idea how many horror stories there are. It's like how abusive. You know what? And it's mostly the mothers. It's always the mothers. I have never seen, I'm sure it exists, but I have never seen a video where it would have been the father pushing the kid into this. It was always the mother. This is like the next generation of like toddlers and tiaras. You know how there were like the little girls and their mom was like, oh yeah, we will put you onto whatever. And the little 3-year-olds were drinking like coffee and alcohol and whatever to get like pumped to the show. This is it, but like in like this generation.
know Ryan, controversial YouTuber Woavicki would give a chilling warning about someone she knew very well. Woavicki, real name Victoria Rose.
Is she British by any chance? I just wonder that is she British by any chance? You think? Might be. Now she's American. Really? But she has the caterpillars. What the fuck are those eyelashes? It's a caterpillar.
First rose to fame in 2017 after using racial slurs and claiming to be black.
I took the test and they said I'm black. That means I have the right to...
Okay, I'm sorry, can I... I can smell the British, okay? I'm sorry, I smelled it. It wasn't all of it, but I smelled it.
Means I have the right to tell y'all that I'm black.
But it became pretty clear that Vicky was just building a persona to chase clout, much like fellow flexer Lil Tay.
I dropped 200 racks on this car, and I'm only 9.
You have no idea how much I hate this type of personality. I don't... This loud, dumb, and obnoxious, whatever you want to call this personality, I hate that.
Years old.
Vicky and Tay's paths
Jesus
would
Christ.
cross due to Vicky's feud with another...
That top is very... Girl, that top is very generous on you. Hello? Just tape it on or something.
With another controversial
fuck?
teen, Bad Baby, aka the Cash Me Outside girl.
Me and my blood sister. You feel what I'm saying? These broke ass bitches.
Bad baby is a bitch.
But on June 29th, 2018, Vicky would make a surprisingly serious video after she discovered the concerning truth about her friend.
Lil Tay is a little girl, a 10-year-old girl who came from Canada.
Who came from Canada. What was she reading, and was that like a hard word or something? What was the pause? Who came from Canada.
Who came from Canada.
Oh no, the horrors. It's Canada.
Who plays ballet, you know what I'm saying? She don't know nothing about no rappers, she don't know nothing about flexing. It's her brother that runs her account.
Going on to explain why this was so bothersome.
She's really a good person, like it's just her brother in her ear telling her what to do. He started yelling at her, was like, why'd you do that? You did it wrong, da-da-da-da-da. And
I have such a hard time understanding what she says, and she doesn't even speak fast. She's not even XQC, and I'm just like, what?
And she started crying because, like, she's 10 years old. She doesn't know how to handle all that.
Fans were quick to appreciate Vicky's rare moment of maturity. Her warning highlighted the exploitation in Tay's life, leading to more people exposing the truth about Tay's family and eventually allowing Lil Tay to live her own happy life. By exposing Tay's brother, Vicky's video became her most popular one to date, much like YouTuber Polydactyl, who exposed primitive technology channels in his most viewed video ever.
Just like
Wait, was that 6 fingers? AI fingers?
Just like Santa Claus and the Queen of England, primitive technology channels are a lie.
Backing his claim by pointing out inconsistencies with primitive tech videos.
This dude is using a stick to carve out this giant hole, which
God damn it, let the man do a big gigantic hole with a stick. Let the man have a stick.
leaves very small marks in the dirt. And if you look above, you see these really big, wide marks. Something that a shovel would make.
He then points out the evident excavator tread marks in the video, further proving the use of machinery behind.
Okay, that's a rookie mistake. They really could have just like hush this away. Oh my god. Yeah, that might be a little bit on the nose. They might have they could have just Photoshop it out or something, but nah, it's okay. This is for entertainment.
Behind the scenes. But that wasn't all, as the inconsistencies with nature kept adding up.
What's this? He's splitting bamboo with a hatchet? Hatchets do not pop up in nature, alright? Have you ever seen a field of hatchets? Me neither.
I actually saw a field of hatchets, so this is a skill issue. I am growing a field of hatchets myself too.
Putting the final nail in the coffin by highlighting the scheme behind these channels.
Either like the village or some company came in, they hired a team, and just every once in a while, they said, hey, stop working. We're gonna have this dude come out and hit it with a stick a couple times.
Since then, many YouTubers have exposed the truth about primitive technology channels in recent years, prompting people to appreciate Polly. Now, while Polydactyl can gloat about being right, the Sidemen can pat themselves on the back after
Okay, listen, I can't beef with it because it's just like, you do whatever. You know what I have a beef with? The fake animal rescue videos. Now, I hate that. There are so many channels, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to, when they pretend to help the animals, but they actually make the animals themselves to get into trouble. Like, they dirty them up and they get them injured and they neglect them and they just pretend to protect and save them. Now, fuck that. I don't care if this guy used, like, a fucking tractor to dig the hole. Like, whatever. You know?
warning their fans of a scam. In 2025, the Sidemen charity football match was taking place in Wembley, featuring popular YouTubers like Kai Cenat and Logan Paul, causing the tickets to be in hot demand. But in the months leading up to their event, the group became aware of a disturbing activity. Bots and fake accounts are claiming to sell charity match tickets. These are most likely scams. People were grateful for the timely announcement. Surprisingly, this wasn't the first time the Sidemen had to deal with ticket trouble around their annual event, with the 2024 edition affected as well.
We check on eBay.
Have you guys ever been to like a soccer match or football match or something? I just looked at these arenas suddenly and I was like, man, I never been to an arena. Or have you ever been to a very big concert or something? Once or twice? Once? Was it good? Is it worth it? Football? Yeah, both. Yeah, I never even been to a concert before. The match or the concert, both. I never been anywhere. I am not very interested in sports, and the singers I enjoy, they don't tour into Europe usually. No, I'm American. How is that related? It was great. Aww.
Deal with ticket trouble around their annual event, with the 2024 edition affected as well.
We check on eBay. People reselling.
I really dislike the fact that people have thought, there's a charity event, let me go and buy a ticket
disgusting.
so I can sell it to make 10 times the price of the ticket for myself.
Among the many stars who took to the field in 2025,
do you guys remember that scalper family during COVID who bought up all the soaps just so that they can sell it on like quadruple price? And they were like basically like scolded by everyone, and they were like, you have to give it back to the community. Oh yeah, dude, that was an asshole thing to do. That was fucked up.
was MrBeast, who had been the subject of a warning by YouTuber Jacksepticeye.
Do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube?
Yes.
Before getting this question during a lie detector test, Jack would be asked by Tommy Innit about his thoughts on YouTube.
Would you say YouTube changed for the worse?
Yes.
Leading to a follow-up question that revealed a shocking confession from Jack.
Do you like MrBeast?
No.
I don't think that's shocking. I think many people don't like MrBeast. He kind of started the slopification of YouTube. It was very cringe.
Jack, do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube?
Yes.
When asked about his reasoning, Jack didn't hold back.
Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun.
The clip went viral, prompting MrBeast to hit back with a response on X. Most of the internet sympathized with MrBeast, with some even questioning Jack's motives. But while Jack didn't respond, his words would loom large a few months later as MrBeast faced one controversy after another.
And you know what he didn't do? You know what he didn't do? He didn't apologize. Absolutely fucking based. He didn't address it. He was just like, I said what I said, get fucked, I don't fucking care. You know, absolute based energy. This is what you should do. Don't fucking apologize. No one will care. Yeah, he believes what he said. No comment, and he just moved on. 10 out of 10. That's my Oshi. Who's a good VTuber?
Words would loom large a few months later as MrBeast faced one controversy after another. From YouTube medical expert Dr. Mike criticizing Lunchly.
I usually don't make videos.
Bro, the Lunchly. Fucking. Americans can call literally anything food. It's almost impressive. It's actually impressive.
discussing creators' products, but when terms like healthier or better for you get tossed around, I feel it's important to set the record straight.
Zyron got me a pack of, I think it was this Prime Lunchly bullshit when we went to TwitchCon, and I tried it and I was like, oh, how bad was it? It's so sweet. It's supposed to be like chocolate. It was like the little chocolates they had. But it was just sugar. There was no chocolate in it. It was just sweet. It was awful. I took a bite and I was like, listen, if I want to poison my body, I'm just going to drink alcohol, okay? Like, if I'm gonna die, it's gonna be from alcohol poisoning, not from this shit. I don't think so.
To allegations around the dangerous conditions in the Beast games.
Over a dozen people who participated in the first installment of Beast games said that they had not received adequate food or medical care, and that some competitors had suffered injuries from the physical challenges.
The internet has started digging into the problems with Jimmy's content, giving even more weight to Jack's warning. However, Jacksepticeye isn't the only one to have been wary of MrBeast, with British content creator Chris Broad also taking digs at the world's biggest YouTuber for his association with Logan Paul.
It's very strange. Like, how could MrBeast, a guy who is famed for being a genius, who mastered the algorithm, how could he not calculate that partnering with such a man would be anything other than a shit idea?
Logan Paul.
I know the answer. I know the answer. It's money. It's money. I know it. That's all. It's just money.
Paul wouldn't be spared a warning either.
And in the years since, the headlines...
Wait, what was the deadline? I couldn't read it. Logan Paul sparks controversy again by tasering 2 dead rats and scooped languid koi fish out of his pond despite vowing to be better following a forest scandal. What the fuck? Hey, uncle! What the fuck? Okay. That as one does, I suppose.
Headlines surrounding this guy have continued to spell bad news. There's not been much in the way of a redemption arc.
Bringing it full circle with Hatua Girl.
Bro, this girl, I swear to God, this girl made one meme, made a fucking fake coin, got a bunch of money, and ran off. And who the fuck knows what happened to her? She literally just like, oh, okay, here is a podcast. Here is my Bitcoin thingy, my NFT bullshit. Anyways, I will never see you again. Bye.
What's it crazy is how she condensed the 5-year...
She won? No way.
...lifespan of a modern influencer into just like 2 or 3 months. Step 1, have a viral moment. Step 2, have a podcast. Step 3, unleash a cryptocurrency, which quickly goes wrong.
Chris doubled down on his warning, explaining why it was important to heed it for future generations.
And if the people at the top of this platform with unimaginable reach don't have a good moral compass to guide them, then we all lose for it, particularly the next generation growing up watching this, especially if they're raised on a diet of lunchly.
You know, I do like trash food, but some nice moldy cheese that looks moldy. You're not gonna believe it when I say that. Yeah, that's it's just it's spicy cheese. It tickles your fancy a little bit more. Delicious.
My message this Christmas is simple. Choose very carefully who you watch on YouTube.
Along with his video gaining almost 2 million views, Chris would also be praised by fans. While Chris's warning is being taken seriously by the internet, the same can't be said for American YouTuber TJ Kirk, aka The Amazing Atheist, whose warning about a Finnish gunman went unheard. On June 8, 2007, TJ filmed a rant on the infamous Columbine school shooters Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold and the people who admire them.
I want to talk about these kids.
Is that Gaben's lost son? Oh my god, the legacy. He will finish Half-Life 3 for us. Oh my god.
Kids, they're not just kids, there's adults too, who seem to extol Eric and Dylan here on YouTube. I'll link to all of their profiles once again.
TJ would end his rant with a chilling warning about the exact people who should be investigated.
We're always talking about warning signs, and could we have seen it coming? Well, you know what? If you want to look for warning signs, there they are. Those are your warning signs.
One of the profiles in
Bruh.
TJ's list was Natural Selector 89, real name Paka Eric of.
I don't want to be like that, but maybe his icon and his avatar might be also a warning sign, perhaps. Humanity is overrated. Whip out gun, take photo. Ha ha ha. Natural Selector 89. Yeah, I would say there have been hints. There was subtle foreshadowing. Yeah.
Beanan, a Finnish teenager who would go on to unalive 7 students and his principal at a high school 5 months after
Bruh.
TJ's warning. In the aftermath.
That must be so awful that you literally predicted and it could have been avoided if people take you seriously. And they did not. Bro.
Of the tragedy, TJ would express his disappointment at his warning falling.
Wasn't there literally like a Greek character who could see into the future, but wasn't her name like Cassandra or something? That she could see the future, but no one believed her, like that was the curse or something. Yeah.
On deaf ears.
You could probably tell that I'm not happy about my vindication because it was something that I warned you would happen, something that I told you to be mindful of.
Puddin'.
And you didn't. You weren't mindful of it, you criticized me for it.
However, his accurate prediction would push him into a brighter spotlight, with the internet crediting him for being ahead of his time. I haven't seen this video in over 10 years.
That's so morbid that he was ahead of this time. I know what they are getting at, but that's such a morbid thing to say about a topic like this. What the fuck?
The algorithm treated me well today. In a way, it's prophetic of the time we live in now, where mass shootings are part of the regular news cycle, making TJ's warning one of the most relevant ones of our time.
Bro, that's awful. That's fucking sad, man.